everybody, welcome to the Misadventures of Jason. Tonight we are going to do some Thai cooking. We're going to do some Thai curry. We're going to go with a massaman curry with a lot of different green vegetables. This is a low carb, low calorie, delicious meal that if you're on a diet like I was last year, I lost about 30 pounds and this was one of my main staples. So I want to show everybody how I made it so that you can enjoy it as well. Enjoy. I almost forgot. We also have a whole bunch of boneless, skinless chicken breast. This is a good lean meat, so you can put 6 or 7 ounces of this per person for a great lean and green meal. So I always prepare my vegetables before I prepare my meats. Something I should mention. All the vegetables that I'm using are low glycemic vegetables. So mainly meaning that they don't have a lot of a high sugar content. So they're especially good if you're on a diet and looking to cut a few pounds. So obviously zucchini, green peppers, broccoli. These are all low glycemic vegetables that are fantastic if you're trying to lose weight and get some good greens in. What I really enjoy is like carrots and onions. However, those are both fairly high glycemic vegetables, and so some diet plans will not let you use those vegetables as one of your vegetables that you're eating. So again, trying to give you an idea of some of the neat ways you can actually cook a good meal. It's high in flavor, also low glycemic, low carb, and great for losing some weight. So as you can see, I'm just chopping up some of this broccoli head here. The neat thing about these broccoli florets is they soak up just a ton of the flavor from the curry sauce. So it's like getting just kind of a big splash of curry and just yummy flavor in every bite, really. I think I'm only going to do the 2 heads because this is getting to be a pretty full plate of vegetables. Looking yummy. The aroma coming off of this paste is just fantastic. Getting a good little stir fry going here in about a minute. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put, now some of the directions for different things call for different methods, but in my experience I've found that if I just put 2 cans of the coconut milk in right away, it works just fine. No real need to separate it or anything like that from a creaminess standpoint or anything like that. We just get all this in there, and then we're gonna get everything mixed up nice and good. And then once we get the coconut milk mixed in, we're gonna get the temperature back up on this, and that way it's ready to cook the chicken. We'll put the chicken in first, get that cooked up, and then we'll be able to throw in the vegetables. Now, I say that, but I am throwing a caveat into the mix as well, and that is with the Kroger brand bamboo shoots. These are a little tough. They're a little more fibrous than some of the other bamboo shoots that are out there, so the family has told me that they need to be cooked longer, and so I generally throw them in. I give the chicken a little bit of time, let it get a little cooked up, and then I throw the bamboo shoots in, and then that way they've had time to really soften and not be so fibrous. So we're just going to let this kind of meld together and come to a simmer. And the little clumps of coconut milk, they'll dissolve as they get heated up. Alright, well, that was great timing for the batteries to go out. As you can see, we've got a nice roiling simmer here. We get this chicken in here, get that cooking up. The smell in here is just amazing. Absolutely fantastic. I actually wound up only doing 2.5 chicken breasts because they were just so large. And we're going to get that going. Get this chicken cooking. Yeah, you can see it's nice and warm. Chicken's already starting to get a little white. I don't even have to season the chicken. The chicken just goes in. The curry paste itself just seasons it right up. Since this is already pretty hot, I'm going to go ahead and get all the bamboo shoots going in here now too. Now, I'm going to let that cook for just another minute or two. And then I'm actually gonna take the temperature down a notch via a can of low sodium chicken broth. And what that's gonna do is that's gonna give us just a little bit more sauce, because when you couple this with rice, it just never seems to be enough sauce until you do this step. In addition to the chicken sauce, we're also going to throw in some of that fish sauce. I'm not going to throw in a lot of it. Don't need to. And then we're also going to throw in the sweetener. Now this is not a spicy curry. It's already kind of a sweeter curry as it is. So we don't have to put in as much of the sweetener. Now if you want a spicy curry, the same brand of curry, this Maizri or whatever it's called, they have a green curry paste. Oh my gosh, that is some spicy paste. My wife pretty much refuses to eat it because even when I put just a ton of sweetener into the sauce, it's just too spicy for her. The boys love it. I love it. So not all is lost. I just have to make different curries, which I'm okay with that because I absolutely love Thai curry. Alright, we're going to put in a little bit of the fish sauce. You can see I'm just kind of squeezing it in there. Don't have to be a lot. That's probably only about a tablespoon, if that we put in there. And then same thing, we're going to put about a tablespoon of the sweetener in here. Tablespoon of sweetener, and we're going to go ahead and throw the chicken stock in there. Measurements are real easy. It's can, right? And so you can see, used about a tablespoon or so, maybe a little bit more, but not too much. So we'll get this all stirred up. So obviously those different ingredients brought the temperature down, but as you can see, the chicken's already cooking up nicely. Now, some people like their vegetables a little more al dente. If so, I would cook it like this for a few more minutes. Make sure that chicken gets nice and cooked, and then throw your vegetables in. My family likes their vegetables nice and soft. And so, it is time for a massive, massive amount of vegetables. Hopefully, it'll all fit in this wok. We are about to find out. So we've got all that yummy broccoli, we've got the green peppers, a couple zucchinis in there. Again, this winds up being, if you're serving this meal for 6 people, oh my gosh. Now that's a misadventure right there. I don't think we want to eat the barcode. So, as I was saying, this serves 6 people very comfortably, even with a little bit left over. And you wind up getting a cooked portion of vegetables is probably, it's going to be less than if they were raw, right? So they cook down, the water comes out of them and all that. But you're still looking at probably a solid 2 cups of vegetables. And so I kind of figure, if you're on certain diet plans, they say to have 3 cups of vegetables with your food or with your protein. So essentially, the added sugars from the curry paste and from the sweetener and the coconut milk. Of course, the coconut milk only has 60 calories and 2 grams of carb. One of those is sugar, so really not much sugar at all. But I figure, those kind of serve as condiments. You might be a little short on your vegetables, but it'll be pretty close. And again, I've eaten this, lost 30 pounds over the course of 3 months, eating this once or twice a week. So it's definitely a good, healthy meal. And if you are in fat burn and don't want to get out of fat burn, but you're craving some good flavors that aren't your typical, salads and things of that nature, then I definitely recommend this curry because it is fantastic. Just wonderful flavors, and as you can see, lots of really good vegetables, and you got some good chicken protein in here. And as you saw, really not a lot of sugar. So I'm no longer trying to lose weight. I'm kind of in a maintenance stage now, so I can actually have a little bit of rice, which if you're counting carbs, I don't recommend the rice. And honestly, you don't need the rice with this meal. This curry is good on its own. The rice is really just a filler anyways. But me and my family, we love our rice. You can see how much rice we go through in about a year. It's this big bag. Love the jasmine rice. Jasmine rice is fantastic, and got a real good flavor and aroma to it. And by the way, that rice that I put in the rice cooker, it's been done for quite a while now, but it's just sitting there nice and warm and waiting for us to eat it. So we're gonna let this come up to a simmer. Get these vegetables cooked. Again, they're probably still gonna be a little al dente, but I like to cook this for, after I've gotten all the ingredients in, probably 10 or 15 minutes, just so that the vegetables get nice and soft and they absorb some of those flavors from the curry paste. One last thing that is always a must with good Thai food: basil. So I'll put a little bit of dried basil leaves into this, but I also have fresh basil leaves from my little plant. This costs nothing because that plant's been growing forever. And I will use that as a fresh garnish at the end on the curry as I serve it. So don't need to cook it. It's fantastically aromatic and flavorful raw, just the way it is. And that will be the last finishing touch to the curry. So, it smells wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Now this curry paste, it is, like I said, it's not a spicy paste. It's actually more probably along the lines of a sour flavor or an umami flavor. But like I said, it's not that spicy. So people that don't care for spicy food can eat it. I found the last piece of label. Get rid of that. I knew it had dropped in there somewhere, so I'm glad that I found it. By the way, I wash my hands constantly when I'm cooking. I don't want anything to get off my hands and into the food. And especially if I'm sticking my hands into the food, I want to make sure that they're clean. So I do make sure that my hands are nice and clean. You know, I'll wash them before handling chicken, before handling vegetables, after handling vegetables, after handling chicken. There's just so many different foodborne things out there that you don't want to mess with, and I definitely don't want to get myself or somebody else sick with my foods. So this is coming along really nicely. It's going to be done here in the next few minutes. We'll give it a little taste test here. Yummy.
When's dinner gonna be ready?
Dinner is just about ready.
And they're coming in minutes.
Well, why don't you come over here and tell me what you think of it? Come here.
Is it hot?
Well, it is a little warm, but not too bad. Okay.
Oh, I like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Good. I thought you might like that. Not too spicy, not too sweet. Just about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it looks pretty good too, don't you? So here we are. Try a little bit of that chicken. That's yummy. That's so good. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you get a chance to make your own curry. Yeah, this is really, really good. I hope you get your chance to try this, because it is just fantastic. And like I said, it is low carb. It's not a lot of sugar, good protein. This is a great food for if you're on a diet. And if you want more videos like this, let me know. I'd be more than happy to show you some other things that I can cook. Believe it or not, I am the cook of the house, so I enjoy cooking. I enjoy eating. I probably enjoy eating more than I enjoy cooking, actually. But there's definitely a reward at the end of cooking. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know that you liked it. Leave a comment down below if there's anything else you'd like me to make or try or review or anything like that. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening and enjoy.